Hello again, good to have you back again. If you're tuning in for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel. And two things right quick. One, I'm sorry I've been absent for I think 5 days now. And two, I'm sorry the audio on this video is not going to be up to my usual quality. Or down to it, whichever way you view such things. Quite simply, as of Friday, my life went really sideways and I'm just getting things up and running again. So if the audio quality is off, as I said, sorry. I'm getting everything lined back up and trying to get everything fine-tuned and tweaked. More back to where I had it. But I'll explain how everything went sideways at the end of the video. For now, I'm going to have to apologize and do a summary on something else. I was doing test runs and showing you all how I did and how the different Ravens of the bundle package performed for me. Well, you saw the Raven 3L, which is what I've got up right now. By far, out of the three, my favorite. It ran well, it responds quick, it's fast, no jump jets, but that didn't seem to matter all that much, and has a good kick, enough firepower to actually get the job done. Be better if I knew how to use it better, but that'll come with time and experience. Now, of the three in the package, my number 2 choice would have to be the Raven 4X. It's slower, it moves and responds like a heavy, but it has good firepower, good response. And as you can see, I've already started doing modifications. I did not do that until after the testing run. But as I said, I'll explain that at the end. Now, out of my 3 matches with it, I scored 30 points or better in all 3 matches once again. So I've gotten 3 more points if it was a standard weekend single mech competition. I like that. That's a good mech. And with its jump jets, it can really get up and perch high, which really helps the team with scouting. And yes, this does unfortunately leave the Raven H, the Hugin, the hero mech, as my third, least favorite choice out of the trio that come in the bundle. It's got good speed, good maneuverability, but really just lacked the punch for my playstyle, for my experience level, to be a good mech. 3 out of 3 matches, I failed to get the 30 points. I even had opponents who were shut down, overheated themselves, fighting my teammates or trying to pin me down, moving as fast as it will move. And it didn't have enough punch for my style and level of play experience to be able to finish them off, even being other lights that were already damaged. That was insanely frustrating, and in my opinion, makes it the hero mech, because you need to be a hero level player to use it well. That's my summary, that's my preference choices. Sorry if they don't agree with yours, but perhaps in time, with some gameplay, I'll get better with the different mechs of the Raven bundle. Maybe my decision will change. Maybe my thoughts will change with experience. Let me know your thoughts and comments on them down below. Now, for those of you that tuned in just for that, thank you for coming. Feel free to tune out or watch on through. You see, life really went sideways as a Friday. My wife was working on other things. She'd been kind of quiet for a day or so. Comes in, taps me on the shoulder, has me take a look in her throat, and she had developed a dual peritonsillar abscess that was starting to block off her airway. So we immediately jumped in the car, went to the hospital, got her seen. We got there about 10:40 and didn't get out till 9:53 that night. They had to go in and do dual surgeries, drainage, a whole bunch of crazy mess. She is still wiped out downstairs on the antibiotics. Now, along with this, why am I doing a Raven summary like this rather than bringing you the videos like I did originally with the 3L? Because we rushed out the door and I left my computer on, and I'm running Microsoft 8.1, and Microsoft did an update. And in their update, they wiped out everything on my computer that was not a Microsoft program. So, actually, a week's worth of game vids. Some of you that I talked and joked with in-game were pretty much betting I was going to turn that one into a vid because I lost some damn good matches. Oh, they were great. As well as the rest of my Raven test matches, gone. Wiped out, deleted, unrestorable. Along with that went all my editing and recording software, even the software to be able to use the mic on my headphone. All eliminated. So, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all of them spent basically reestablishing, re-downloading my internet life, as well as taking care of my wife. Hilarious thing being, I got everything downloaded, got everything put back in, and neither Steam nor MechWarrior Online would run. And the thing I find really hilarious about this is I couldn't get either of them to run. Other stuff was running, but I couldn't get any kind of games open, and I kept getting the same error message that the same file was missing and that it wouldn't work. And I made 7 different calls to to Microsoft, getting with help support people, which, I'll tell you what, all but one of them, more time was taken understanding their English than that was actually spent getting me help. They couldn't fix anything. It was actually Steven at Mechware Online. I submitted a help ticket, and he sent me links to the files I needed to fix the problems that not only got my Mechware Online up and running again, but got my Steam running. So, A+ for customer service, thank you, Steven. And that is why I'm sorry my headphones are still sounding like crap. I tried downloading and getting all that running, and it was going like snot. And in a lucid moment, my wife came up and did the get out of my way, because she's really the software tech of the two of us, and sat down, and in about 5 minutes got my headphones running again. So whether she was being honest about it or it was the medication speaking, she said I needed to thank her when I made this video, so thank you, hon. And now you're done with the craziness of how my life went sideways. Oh, I lost everything I had prepped for videos, all my programs, everything messed up, because Microsoft needed to do an update. Now, all that being done, all that being covered, I have gotten numerous recommendations and suggestions from many of you on what to do with the Raven 4X, and I've already gone ahead and I've prepped a package to try. I'm going with the dual ER large lasers. I've left a pair of the machine guns just because tonnage and trying to figure out what I need to do with it. Left more jump jets than commonly recommended, but I have maxed out the armor. And since I opened it up way back when, I went ahead and bought my first 4x magnification targeting package. So, we'll see how I do with a Raven 4X long-range ER large laser sniper mech in the games to come. If you stuck with me this long, thank you. Take care of yourselves. Remember, leave your thoughts and comments down below. Hit the like or dislike. Subscribe if you haven't already so we can keep up with each other in the future. And remember, get up, get out, and get involved. Find something that calls to you. Find something that speaks to you, whether it's volunteering, local politics, your local community, or online gaming, and get involved and make a difference. Because if others get involved and they make a difference in a way you don't like, don't approve of, would never have allowed, but you didn't even get involved and try and stop them or do something different, you allowed it, and really got nobody to complain to but yourselves. So take care. I hope to catch you next time. I am the Articulate Grunt. And until then, out from here. Bye.